what happened last night? Did I act right? Never give me slip, never give me slip, never give me slip, never give me slip. What's going on here? What's going on right now? What is the problem? Tell me your problem. I say my line, girl, can't be my voice, but all it is I feel. I'm sorry.
Okay, so we're just gonna jump right into it. I went ahead and cold washed and air dried this hair. This is a 360 lace wig from the company UUHair. You guys have seen me work this company a few times before, and that was me showing you the pre-plucked or pre-made baby hair. I'm just gonna make a quick part, and I'm just gonna use a little bit of water to separate the part because there are a little bit of flyaways. Now I'm just going to push the baby hairs out of the way and make that part kind of neat. Now just brush it and smooth it out because we're going to be making a braid. Now I'm going to part the area where I'm going to make the French braid going around. The idea is a French braid in the front, and the rest of the hair is going to be nice and pretty as body wave. And then I'm going to add some little hair jewels to it, or that was the plan. I'm using a little bit of foam wrap to go ahead and smooth out the hair. And then I'm just going to go ahead and French braid it all the way down. I wish I could explain how to French braid, but it's literally like grab, loop, pull. Like you just put your hand around and pull and grab some hair and pull it around. I really don't know how to explain it, but hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. And you want that braid to lay as flat as possible, and make sure that none of your baby hair gets caught up in the braid because we are going to be using that. And then I'm going to just braid it all the way down. I don't want to put any hair ties or scrunchies on the end of it, so I'm going to braid it all the way down. That way it won't unravel. Now at this point I was going to add some hair jewels, but of course my son got a hold of them and I can't find them. So the next time I do this, I'll show you what those would look like. But as you can see, the braid isn't perfect, but it serves the purpose. Now I'm just going to take some scissors and go ahead and cut the baby hair down. This hair, baby hair was pre-made. Now if you do have time, go ahead and tweeze it and like cut out maybe half of it. That way you'll get a more natural effect if the baby hair is much thinner. I'm going to take some Got to Be Glued Ultra and just slick the baby hair down. I'm still not perfect with this, but the more time you take to do it, the better it'll look. And again, if you tweeze some of that baby hair out, it'll look even better if it's a little bit thinner in the area. It's always better when you use your finger to kind of guide and swoop it around. But I had already messed up and the gel had dried a little bit, so that's why I'm trying to fix it a little bit. Now I'm just going to take a little bit of my foundation powder and go along the parting around the sides, the front, and the back. And then I'm going to take my finger and kind of blend it out a little bit. And this is just going to make the parting pop and it look more scalp-like. This wig did come pre-tweezed and pre-bleached, so there was not much work needed. I did not bleach the knots or anything. Now I'm just going to extend the parting back a little bit. I do love the fact that the parting space on this wig is about 6 inches. And again, this hair does come from UUHair, and it actually is a wig company, and I absolutely love it. Now at this point, I just took my flat iron all the way around and just flat ironed it bone straight. The camera did cut off, so I did not record this, but I'm going to give my review of this hair, and then I'm going to show you what this hair also looks like in body wave texture. So stay tuned. So I started this video off with a quick tutorial. You guys seen basically how I achieved this look. This hair started off as a body wave texture. And this is pretty much the finished look. I started out this video with pretty much a quick tutorial on how I achieved this look. The camera did cut off and I did not realize it, so sorry for that, but basically you guys got the picture. I went ahead and put a part right here. This is really nice because you see how far that part goes back. Usually you get like 4 inches, and I feel like this is like 6 inches or close, but it's super perfect, especially if you like a middle part. This is gonna go like all the way back. Like, these are the best type of wigs when you can get that extra parting space. But I went ahead and parted it on the side, and I made a nice little braid that goes all the way down. I'm so pissed because I had some of those little hair charms and they're somewhere around the house, but of course my son got sticky fingers and found them and got into them, so I can't find them. But I really wanted to do charms all along this braid, and that kind of was the idea of what I was going for. But I think it's still cute without the charms. I went ahead and added some baby hair. This wig came with baby hair already pre-made, I guess you would say. So instead of plucking it and all of that stuff, all I did was I just cut it down to maybe about 1/2 inch or longer, and just swooped it all around, and then kind of trimmed a little bit right here. Of course I can go in and like tweeze it and make it a little bit more realistic, but this does work for me. The texture of the hair naturally is Brazilian body wave, and obviously I went ahead and straightened it. What happened was I co-washed the hair and air dried it. So when you see in the beginning of the tutorial, the hair, I was brushing it out, and you can see that it was kind of, not kind of, but it was sort of, I guess you'd say poofy, and that was because I co-washed it, and then like, you know how you brush it super straight and then you lay it out, and I like laid it on a towel, so it pretty much dried straight, opposed to if I would have like hung dry it. It would have dried back to its natural texture, which I did not mind because I did have in mind doing bone straight hair all around, and that's what I did. I just went ahead with my Babyliss flat iron, and I just went ahead and flat ironed it all around. I really like this look. I just came back from Cheesecake Factory and I got compliments on this hair. I think it's really pretty. Tip to get it super flat around the lace is a hot comb. I keep an electric hot comb, or I have an electric hot comb, and that's how I kind of get close and like flatten it out really good. Also, your braid up will make it look flat as well. If this is back to school season, and I feel like this hair is perfect for back to school, because if you wear it bone straight, it's nice, it's long, and it's pretty, but it's also still natural, so you're not walking around school looking like Shaka Khan. Like, it's very appropriate for those of us who are in school, or, you know, professional as far as the density goes. It's not too much, but of course it was even fuller when it was in the body wave texture. This is how it is when it's flat ironed. Let me show you guys what it looks like from the back. So the texture of this hair is, again, Brazilian body wave. It is 180% density. It did come pre-plucked, and then the knots were already pre-bleached. The length on this hair is 22 inches, which is nice and long, so it does come to like my hip. And of course, again, it is a 360 lace wig. I love this. What I do love about 360 lace wigs, especially when they actually fit in my head, is that when I put it into a ponytail, I'm able to go ahead and do a nice ponytail, and it looks super natural, especially if your braids are flat in the back. It helps to make it look like it's like, you know, a little bit more natural. I do have a coupon code for you guys. It's AB10, and it helps you get $10 off of your purchase. I really do love this hair, again, because it's nice and natural, yet it's super full. And it flat ironed straight with no problem. It was already soft, but of course I did co-wash it, as I said before. It comes pre-plugged, and you get some pre-made baby hair. So of course, like I said before, you can go ahead and customize it and make it thinner if that is your thing. But I really do love it. I get super nervous when companies send 360 lace frontals, because it's almost like a hit or miss with me, because sometimes they are a little bit too big, and then it kind of defeats the purpose of having it if it doesn't fit right. But this one fits perfect on my head. For reference, my head is a size 21 inch, which is on the, I believe it's average size spectrum, but I do know a lot of people with 22 and 23 inch heads, so I guess that is the reference. So now the ultimate test. You guys saying that this hair is pretty much flat ironed, blown straight. I'm gonna go ahead and go into the sink and kind of co-wash it a little bit and see if it'll revert back to the body wave. That's the only thing that I get skeptical about with body wave hair, is sometimes once you press it out, that's it. It will not revert back to its natural texture. And although I do really like this hair bone straight, now that I have the style complete, I kind of wish I would have left it body wave, because I think it would have been really, really pretty with this cute little braid. And we are back. I went ahead and I co-washed it with my Garnier conditioners, the whole blends one, and this is the texture. So it is coming back, it looks like. So it doesn't look like I damaged the hair too much by putting so much heat in it. I used the Garnier whole blends to co-wash it, and I only just like rinsed it really, really, really good with the water, and then I just did the Garnier whole blends one time. Like I split my hair down the side. I put the Garnier whole blends on the left side first, let it sit, put some on the right side, let it sit, kind of played in it, and then I rinsed it all out. But I did want it to sit a little bit before I put it in. Now I'm going to take the Aussie Moist, and I'm going to take about that much. This hair is super manageable. I'm sure you can tell already. So I don't even need a comb. I'm just going to finger rake it through. Scrunch it a little bit. And yeah, I think that's so pretty. This is the type of hair, if you leave out of the house without a comb or a brush, you will survive and you will come back home and your hair still will look really good. And that's how you do a body wave. Of course, it has to dry up a little bit more, but you guys get the picture. I did want a little bit of va va voom, but I still wanted to be flat up top, so I kind of cheated and I did not co-wash up here. So up here it's pretty much dry. It may have gotten a little bit damp just from being near the water, but it's a dry. Let me show you guys what it looks like from the back. Hopefully that makes sense. If you guys wanted to get super wavy, invest in a diffuser. If you don't want to get like a whole diffuser, all you need is the head or like the little nozzle, and you just put it on the end of your blow dryer, and your blow dryer becomes a diffuser. And you can get one for like 10 bucks, maybe even cheaper. I'll have one linked down below. Maybe I'll show you guys that one time, like how it looks, the difference between like body wave hair like this air dried, and then the difference between like air dried versus using a diffuser. I definitely think it would make a huge difference. And yeah, I don't have any complaints about this hair. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review slash tutorial. Let me know what you guys think. Again, this is the Brazilian body wave hair, 22 inches, 180% density. Obviously, it's a natural black color, and I do have a coupon code AB10 for $10 off in this link down below. The hair is also linked down below. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you'll never miss a video from me again. And I'll see you in the next one.
Mama told me something. I don't sweat nothing. But mama told me something.